getting you ready for your day with the stories that you need to know in the fight against the coronavirus and its impact on our community.
And we begin this morning in Union County, where a student-led protest apparently is paying off for them. This is video of those students are honking and protesting outside the superintendent's house yesterday. Well, hours later, the Union County School Board voted to defy Governor Cooper's order on in-person graduations. They're now preparing for a formal ceremony. Reporter Anthony Castor is going to break down that heated discussion and the close vote in just a few minutes for us.
And the Republican National Committee has sent its response to Governor Roy Cooper on how it plans to hold the national convention safely. That letter includes some of the obvious safety measures, but it does leave out a few key details.
Yeah, Eyewitness News reporter Gina Esposito is live for us right outside the Spectrum Center this morning. So break this all down for us, Gina.
Yeah, there have been a lot of questions about what the RNC will look like when it comes here to the Spectrum Center in August, and this morning we have some answers for you. Now, last night, a letter signed by the RNC chairwoman Ronna McDaniel and GOP convention CEO Marcia Lee Kelly was sent to Governor Roy Cooper. It says those in attendance could expect pre-travel health surveys, daily health questionnaires delivered through an app, thermal scans of all mandatory attendees, using the Charlotte Convention Center as a mandatory hub for a final health care screening, all attendees having to pass a clean health check prior to entering the arena. The letter says a successful convention per RNC rules requires delegates, alternates, elected officials, guests, and media to be in attendance as President Trump is nominated for a second term. A couple of things were not mentioned in that letter, though. There was no talk of masks, no word on social distancing, and no mention of mandatory testing. Dr. Mandy Cohen and Governor Roy Cooper have been asking for a plan from RNC officials. A spokesperson for the governor released this statement last night saying, "We are still waiting for a plan from the RNC, but our office will work with state health officials to review the letter and share a response tomorrow." The RNC is asking that the North Carolina state respond to the letter by June 3rd. They want to know if there's any additional guidelines they're going to be expected to meet. Back to you.
Gina Esposito live for us this morning. Now, as we approach the RNC, North Carolina continues to step up testing, which will be key to determining what safety measures need to be in place. Now, during yesterday's update, the state reported 784 new cases with more than 10,000 tests conducted. 8% of those were positive. In South Carolina, percentage of positive test cases dropped from 7% to 2.6%. There were more than 150 new cases. The state reported 4 more lives lost. Charlotte that will be open. There are also some in Davidson, Gastonia, Matthews, and Concord. You stay in your car and you get swabbed. Now, you have to make an appointment on the CVS website first. That's important. These locations are also on our WSOC app. The Union County School District held an emergency meeting last night to discuss plans for graduating seniors. Now, the meeting was in response to a protest. It was outside the superintendent's home. That's where students demanded to graduate as a group. Let's bring in Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Castor live for us. So this was a contentious debate, but it ultimately led to the decision to defy Governor Cooper.
That's right, John. And we know that some schools have opted for drive-through graduation ceremonies here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. In fact, the first one gets underway tonight. But in Union County, late last night, the board voted 5-4 to defy the governor's orders that limit the gathering of large groups. I want you to take a listen as board members debated this issue.
We want our students in Union County Public School to have the best graduation that they could possibly have. But Governor Cooper is not allowing us to do the things that we would normally do for our students.
I would love to have our students graduate at their home school. I would love nothing more. However, I'm not okay violating the law, whether I like it or not, and I don't like it.
Now they will hold in-person graduation ceremonies while following strict social distancing guidelines. But that decision came last night after a drive-by protest from students. You can see here Union County students and parents honked their horns and displayed these signs showing their support for an in-person ceremony. They drove past the superintendent's house and through his neighborhood during the district meeting. Students told us they want their message to come across loud and clear.
We're trying to do everything we can to influence decisions and stand together during this time.
We're just here to be peaceful, make sure that our voices are getting heard and that we're
respected.
Now, the board also discussed backup options like holding graduation ceremonies in South Carolina or holding smaller graduation ceremonies to comply with the governor's orders. But ultimately, they decided to hold those in-person ceremonies at school stadiums. I have reached out to the governor's office this morning asking for any kind of response about this decision. We'll let you know as soon as we hear back. John?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to hear what the governor has to say about this one. Anthony Castro live for us this morning. Schools in South Carolina just got a 50-page report outlining the recommendations of Governor Henry McMaster's Accelerate SC Task Force.
The group came up with more than 40 recommendations, many of which apply to businesses as well. Those findings focused on 8 specific areas: reopening, school nurses, cleaning and PPE, mental health response, special education, safety protocols, and athletics. Now, in the reopening phase, the group encourages districts to create a team of administrators, staff, and parents to review processes and procedures that would apply to summer programs and to the upcoming school year. It also recommends having a nurse in every school during summer programs, but it acknowledges that paying for them could be a challenge. And when it comes to cleaning, schools are being told to follow DHEC guidance and to determine if that can be handled by staff or if outside contractors need to be hired. It also says that it should be up to each school to determine if personal protective equipment is necessary and if masks should be worn. Now, in addition to the reopening team, Accelerate SC recommends that districts consider establishing a mental health crisis response team to help students and staff cope with the stress. This would include an initial check-in with routine follow-ups. Districts will also need to determine how recovery services will apply to students with disabilities. Each will be tasked with coming up with an individual education plan and to develop safety protocols. And then when it comes to athletics, the group is recommending frequent health screenings for athletes and staff, the use of face masks, social distancing, and equipment cleaning. Now, Governor McMaster is expected to review the ideas in the recommendations and the spending ideas there. He'll then submit his suggestions to the General Assembly for how federal money should be spent next week.
Well, as the weather heats up, the face coverings that many of you may have been wearing, will get less comfortable, of course, but there are some ways to find some relief.
You want to wear a mask that is light in color because dark colors will get hotter faster, draw the sun to you.
Now, doctors say you'll also want to make sure your mask is not too tight. There should be a seal around the edge of the mask in your face, but there should be room to breathe between your mouth and the mask.
Making sure that you have something that is comfortable to you will make a very big difference.
Say that cotton does make a better job of absorbing all that sweat as we start to heat up. And speaking of sweat,